Hello, my name is Tyler Woods, and I will be performing This Is Our Youth by Kenneth Larnagin, The Tempest by William Shakespeare, and a device piece written by myself. No, not whatever. I'm sorry I said anything, Dennis. I definitely caved into the peer pressure, but I also definitely said as little as possible and was totally respectful of you in the way that I talked of you. Even though I was pretty excited about what happened last night, and also about, maybe the prospect of, I don't know, going out with you, which I would be very into if you were. But if you want to think that what happened last night meant nothing to me, then go ahead, because that's not the case. It's totally weird, taking all your clothes off and having sex with someone you barely know, and then being like, what's up now? You know? It's such an intense experience, but then nobody knows what to fucking say, even though what happened was really not that bad. You know? But I like you. I don't agree with most of your opinions, but I don't meet a lot of people who actually make me think, and who can hold their own in an interesting discussion, and who I'm totally hot for at the same time. You know? It's a fairly effective combination. There be some sports are painful, and their labor delight in them sets off. Some kinds of baseness are nobly undergone, and most poor matters point to rich ends. This, my mean task, would be heavy to me as odious. Like the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead and turns my labour's pleasures. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her father's crabbed, and he is composed of harshness. I must remove some thousands of these logs, and pile them up upon a sore injunction. My sweet mistress weeps when she sees me work, and says, such baseness never had like executor I forget. These sweet thoughts do even refresh my labours, most busiest when I do it. Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Tyler, and I'm here with my friend Pinnacle.
I'm Pinnacle.
And today we're going to tell you the tale of
Don't say it.
Say what?
You know, the M word.
No, we're not on a stage, so we can say it. Fine.
Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Alright, it's
Scotland, 1066. Dinosaurs roamed the earth. Macbeth and his friend Banquo were walking back after a battle because everyone was fighting battles back then for no reason. And they meet 3 witches, and not the 3 witches from that one 90s Halloween film either. And they tell him, you will be king of Scotland. And they also tell Banquo that he's going to have grandchildren who are going to be kings.
Macbeth ends up writing a letter to his wife, Lady Macbeth.
Yeah, and she goes all crazy, and she says that she's going to kill the current king of Scotland, King Duncan. I think she's upset because she got a bad iced coffee, but also just because she really wants power.
Yes, so anyway, King Duncan comes to the castle, and Macbeth and Lady Macbeth end up killing him. They take the daggers that they use and leave them at the guards.
Yeah, and then King Duncan Donut's sons run away to England because they're afraid that they're going to get caught. You know, they might want to be king too.
Yes. Anyway, Macbeth becomes king of Scotland. And then finally, he's afraid that Banquo is going to take over.
Yeah, so he has Banquo killed, but then he sees his ghost at this dinner party and he goes wacko, everyone's going crazy, and then he vows he will go see those 3 witches again.
That's right. He goes and finds the Weird Sisters.
And they're having a soup cook-off, and they're adding weird things to their soup. They're adding eye of newt, toe of frog, wool of bat. Bleh! Oh, that's disgusting. I just like chicken noodle.
Yeah, chicken noodle is nice. He drinks the potion, and it gets 3 apparitions given to him.
Yeah, the first one says that no one shall harm Macbeth born of a woman. But that's pretty funny because everybody knows that the babies come from the stork.
Yes. And then it also says that Great Burnham Wood, until it comes to High Dunsinane, Macbeth's castle, Macbeth will not be harmed.
Yeah, so that means that the trees will have to uproot themselves and walk over to Macbeth's castle. That's impossible. Trees can't move.
It also says that Banquo's children and future generations will rule Scotland someday.
Yeah, that makes him a bit scared.
So anyway, Lady Macbeth is having some issues sleepwalking because of her guilt.
Yeah, and then she gets all scared because she's afraid that the spotlight's gonna get in her eye, and then it does because that happened one time, and then it happens all the time now. So everyone just stuck with it. She says, "Out, yeah." I can't say that.
Say what?
You know, out, beep, spotlight.
Well, it's for education, so it's okay.
Okay, you promise my mom's not gonna say anything and see this?
Yes, your mom won't see it.
Okay. She says, "Out, damn spot!" And because the spotlight got in her eye, and that hurts. Now every actress who plays Lady Macbeth says it.
Yes. So Macbeth starts to worry because there's an uprising against him coming.
They hid themselves with trees from burning wood, and they're coming over the castle. Ha ha! Da da da! They tricked him.
Yes, they did. Meanwhile, Lady Macbeth unfortunately commits suicide due to her sleepwalking issues, right?
Oh yeah, and then Macbeth gets kind of scared and sad, and he starts singing Annie. He starts going tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, but that's the only lyrics he knows, so that's what helps him with his grief.
That's right. Finally, a Thane, Macduff from Scotland, is in the uprising against Macbeth, comes to his castle and attempts to murder him.
Yeah, and he says, "Oh, Macbeth, I was born of cereal section."
You mean Caesarean section?
Yeah, cherry cereal section.
Yes, that would be right. A Caesarean section.
Yeah, and then he chops off Macbeth's head and puts it on a stick, and then everyone lives happily ever after. The end.
This has been Shakespeare with Mr. Tyler and Pinnacle.
Bye-bye. Turn it off. It's over. Go home. What, they want a monologue now?
Is this a dagger I see before me?
Is that how it goes? What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Pinnacle is the sun. Oh, I was in my apartment the other day. This is a good one. And it's to be, and I forgot the other one. Not to be. That's the question. My horse, my elephant for a horse.